I'm nervous. Hi, Fraser. We're back.
Hello.
We're back. Talking
How
about
are
the
you?
Women's Prize. Oh, good. How are you?
Good.
So here's the situation. Fraser knows, and I don't know who won. Okay, wait. I'm so excited.
I'm the hoarder of informations.
Okay, is this a good thing for me?
I think so. I think it's less disappointing than it could be.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
It's less disappointing than it could be?
Yeah, I don't think from what I remember it's your first choice.
Okay, so I know what won.
You know what one?
Yeah.
How do you know? Did you look it up just now?
No, I just figured it out.
Okay, what is it?
Let me guess.
Okay.
Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead.
I thought that was your number one. Oh no, it wasn't your number one. No.
My number one.
Nope. Great Circle is the incorrect answer. Would you like to
Oh,
phone
it
a
is?
friend?
Okay, good. I'm so glad. I was like, that would have been kind of disappointing. Okay, all right. So what won?
What do you want a second guess?
No.
No. It is the one that I wanted to win.
Okay.
The Book of Form and Emptiness.
Oh,
and
that's really exciting.
Yeah, and I just learned that she's Canadian today, so it's even more exciting. So that's good. Everyone that thought
Canada
I was biased.
Represents.
I mean, had I known this before, I probably would have even been more biased. but as it was, I thought it deserved to win anyway. And then just
without the Canadian information.
Exactly. The fact that she is just means that she further deserves it. She deserved it, and then she deserved it more, and then she got it.
I know. Well, that's exciting. That's exciting. Because wasn't she longlisted or something for the tale for the time being?
Maybe
this might be misinformation.
I have that book, and I haven't read it, and then I don't know why, but maybe because it was the new hotness or something. I was just drawn to it.
To the Book of Form and Emptiness.
Yeah.
That's what I did with young Mungo. I was like,
yeah, exactly.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, that's really exciting. I own that book, and now it won. No, that's even more exciting. So, and mine doesn't have like the little sticker that will say the Women's Prize winner, even though I followed the whole process.
Yeah. Well, you could trade it in maybe later, right? Just like go to the
can I just
bookstore and be like,
can I switch the dust jackets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what were we gonna say? What were we gonna say?
You can order it from Amazon once it gets the sticker, and then return that one and be like, this does not have the sticker. I got the wrong copy.
That would work if I used Amazon. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just kidding. I do use Amazon sometimes. No, we were gonna say a book that you thought maybe should have been shortlisted that got the snub.
Oh yeah. What was that?
For me, that was Copetia, or This One Sky Day by Leonie Ross.
Oh, I
really enjoyed that. It wasn't the most like emotionally gripping or the most like mind boggling. Oh, I know yours. It's the one I won't read. Yeah.
What is it?
The Paper Palace.
Oh yeah. I love it.
That should have been shortlisted.
Yes.
It should have been shortlisted.
I mean, it's not like, I could see why it's not shortlisted. I don't think it's like pushing any real boundaries, or like, it's just a really good execution of something pretty tropey, I think, with the highlight of it being an older character, which is a little bit different maybe than that typical thing. But yeah, it's definitely not like novel in a way that you might expect, I guess, whereas the Ozeki one is, I think, like, it's very postmodern, meta, lots of stuff going on. Like, the book is literally has chapters that are talking to you and talking to Benny, the boys, at the same time and stuff. And so, I mean, it feels like it's actually kind of like pushing boundaries, and it works for me. Some people it obviously didn't, but
yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I also really like Opal and Nev as well, but I think that's similarly like not pushing envelopes and stuff like that. But for me, why I liked it was I love particularly the audiobook of Daisy Jones, or Daisy Jones and the Six, I think is what it's called. With the full cast. It's an oral history of like a band that never was, and so it's just perfect on audio. And then this sort of takes it and is like that, but also we could talk about some social issues and like culture war stuff, and it's just more pertinent. Like it's better than Daisy Jones, but it's also not like pushing boundaries like the Ozeki either.
I DNF'd that book.
Oh, did you? Yeah. And was it because of that you're like, I've read this sort of thing before? Or
yeah, I was like, I'm just not super into it, and I got kind of busy, and so it was really easy to say, I will get back to you later. Just kidding. Haha.
Was it the audiobook?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
thought the audiobook was good.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. But I mean, it's true. You could get back to it at any point and you wouldn't really be missing too much, I think. Like it's just a really fun kind of popcorn fiction-y book for me.
No, well, I think I was more like, I'll get back to you.
Never.
Ha ha ha, just kidding.
Okay, I missed that. Well, maybe one day, you'll have read so many books and you're just thirsty for content and you're like, Oprah and Nev, in a decade, it's time.
come back to the fold of the Shelley Swearingen Library. Yeah, for me, actually, when you were talking about The Sentence by Erdrich, that because like yesterday I was saying your mom, which I think is funny. But you were saying that the book was a surprise throughout, and that was the best part about Popisho. But the surprise came in like the setting and in the world building, and it was just super quirky. And there was something about that really kept me going. And then there was like a moment in the book, and you're just like, I have never seen that happen before, and it's great.
I'll have to check it out.
I don't think you've seen it before either, by the way. And I always say, if you know, you know, because you really can't miss it.
Oh, okay. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I will read it. I got it a few months ago from Book Outlet on the cheap, on the sly.
Oh, nice.
And the thing that's interesting to me about it, so the like thing that people always talk about with it is that it's like a group of people with unique abilities on an island or something like that. And that is like the quintessential definition of the Piers Anthony Xanth books, which is the first fantasy series I ever read. And it's wildly inappropriate, misogynistic, not it's aimed towards teenagers and it's very sexual. It's very bad. Yeah. It's not good. But that's the concept behind it. Xanth is like a segregated part of the world with magical beings. All of them have exactly one unique ability that ranges from something useless to something really powerful. And the most powerful becomes king, of course. And it has to be a man. And in the first book, A Spell for a Chameleon, one of the characters, his love interest is Chameleon. And her power is that when she's beautiful, she's stupid. And when she's really smart, she's ugly. And it's a monthly cycle. Yeah, it's bad. So I kind of wonder if Popisho is like a critical reaction to those books, which are immensely popular. Like it
might be, considering the thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah. That's what interests me, is like, is this like a low-key takedown of that sort of quagmire of disgustingness?
Well, that would I mean, well, yeah. Okay. I don't know. I just know that it was a good book.
Well, I don't want to know anyway. This is just what I'm sending out into the world, and like, take down Xanth, take down Xanth.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at this point, I feel like we have sufficiently wandered from the objective, and that's probably a good place to stop. But yeah, thanks for telling me. I really had a moment where I thought it was Great Circle. Yeah. So you're number one. So what does it say about your taste? It's aligned with the women's prize judges.
I guess so. I mean, or it's just maybe they're looking for something that's pushing the boundaries this year, and next year not necessarily. You know? I don't know. And it's nice that it's not a dual. Oh, it's kind of is a dual timeline, but not really. Like, more like they digress into the past when they think about it.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah.
not where they have like a second time period that they're
so it's kind of funny that they're like, oh,
throughout.
They're like, oh, look at all these dual timelines. Maybe one of these will win. Not.
We're just distracting you while we have this one over here. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Well, thanks for coming on my channel. This has been fun.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll talk soon. And I want everybody else in in the comments and everyone else watching, you know, if you're doing that and you stayed this far, then you can let us know how you felt about who won. I have a feeling that Scott is going to be outraged.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and on that note,
in the comments.
and on that note, we're gonna go. Bye.